What do you do when intimacy is lacking in your marriage? If you give me a couple minutes, I think I can help your marriage. You know, the Bible speaks to intimacy within a marriage. And you might be surprised to know that the Apostle Paul, the church planter, the evangelist, he knew a little bit about marriage as well. He says this in 1 Corinthians in the 7th chapter. He says, the husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement for a limited time, that you may devote yourself to prayer. But then come together again, so that Satan may not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. Here's what happens when a spouse approaches their spouse and they're initiating physical intimacy in the bedroom. And let's say that spouse has a headache. Let's say that spouse is exhausted. They've had a long day or a stressful day. They're just not in the mood. You know, here's the reality. It's okay to not be in the mood, right? It's okay to say, no, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not about it. Let's pick another time, right? The 72-hour rule helps protect that spouse that was told no, whether that be the husband or whether that be the wife. In 72 hours, here's the rule. In 72 hours, and when you say, no, I am not interested, not tonight, sorry, and then you roll over and you go to sleep, then you realize that in the next 72 hours, you need to initiate intimacy with your spouse. The last thing you want your spouse to feel is that you're not attracted to them or that you don't want them. The Apostle Paul says that it's okay to refrain for a while, but then come back together again so that Satan does not tempt you. Hey, intimacy is supposed to draw you together, not drive you apart. Told you I'd help your marriage.